one. Fourth card in the Masterpieces pack or I walk. I love it. What's going on, guys? Jimmy, how you doing tonight? 878, welcome in. Matt, how are you, man?
I'm tired. Sleep schedule's out of
Sounds
whack
like you had a long day, babe.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, I'm hanging out with Jake too much, man. I'm talking in British.
Oi, what's going on with you, Nate?
Oh my gosh. He's got me calling myself Nathan and everything. Oh my god.
I sent him I'm becoming that guy who sends everybody, hey, check out this card like on eBay, and like I sent something to Justin. He's like, "You're a bad influence." Like, yeah.
You're an enabler, Matt. You're an enabler.
Yeah. No,
William Johnson, what's going on? William's going to be my not too far away neighbor here in the next month.
Oh yeah. When are you
We'll be living about an hour apart, I think. Pretty close to that. 45 minutes to an hour. Cap Crockpot, what's going on? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's
Hope
up,
you're
man?
having a good day. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. Marvel Unbound today. Nostalgic, what's up? How you doing? Professor X. Math, man. The math.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there's only 2 cards left on the promo sheet that have serial numbers on them. And that's Magneto was number 2 out of 50. So in theory, it could be either week 50 or week 52. So I'm looking at that. And then Daredevil is 98 on the promo card, which would put that at 46.
Yep.
If we took the last year's away from it. Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, hour 15. Awesome.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's good? How you doing, Chris? Hope you had a good day. The owner of the Phoenix has been publicly identified through finding it in their account early on.
Yeah,
there's a lot of sleuths out there that do that pretty efficiently. So
F5, 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 F5.
Yeah. Bob, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
SC3S, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Ryan Davidson, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you may be, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so Professor X card was all right today. Not too bad. I mean, we've seen it on the promo sheet since week 1.
There's really nothing you can do, I mean, honestly, with Professor X other than have him with a wheelchair, either doing this.
And he's bald, so I mean, you can't really screw up the hair on that. So.
Yeah. So for what it was a good card.
Fred Nean did a good job. The Phoenix sketch was a surprise to a lot of people, I think. I don't think anybody was expecting that.
That sketch is insane. I mean, honestly,
It's good.
I was thinking
weird,
2 packs max, and then I saw the sketch and I was like, nah, I gotta get 8. Damn it.
I was gonna do 4, and then I saw the sketch and I was like, I'll do 6.
Yeah.
Dick, what's going on, man? How you doing? About to go see Flash. Nice. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good movie.
I guess, is that an advanced screening? That didn't come out yet, did it?
I don't know what the release date on it is. I thought it was next week, but I could be wrong on that.
I mean, I know they do advanced screenings, like limited test screenings and whatnot for that. So I guess that's what going to see. That should be fun, man. Have a good time.
Oak, what's going on, man? How you doing? Advanced screening, he says. Yeah.
I was hoping to go to an advanced screening of Across the Spider-Verse, but it was during my night shift week. Unfortunately, I had signed up for it. Like Sony has a little Sony Insider program, and they send you promotions sometimes. And when you sign up with those studio things, they'll send you like emails like, hey, we've got a advanced screening on this day, but you still have to pay for it. But it'd be cool to see.
William says June 12th for the release date. I thought so.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse. We were talking about that before the show. I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse yet. I just watched my first time watching Into the Spider-Verse was Saturday night. And I nodded off.
It happens.
Visually cool, storyline wise. It's a Spider-Man story, man. Got bit by a spider.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, I do like the aspect of bringing in all the characters from other universes.
I think it's going to be a cool movie. I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. Bedwars just says it's lovely. Yeah, I'm sure I'll enjoy it more than the first one. Sometimes those origin story ones can be tough to kind of get through.
And visually, it's amazing because like every universe has its own unique art style. So when you're jumping from like one universe to the other, you will see like just in terms of frame rate too. They changed the frame rate on the characters,
There
so
you
it's
go.
a different frame rate, which is really awesome. Like how they did that.
Vic's got it for me. The movie's a beautiful piece of art, and I think the first
Yep.
one was too. William says, "I need." Oh, they keep coming. The comments keep coming. I need violence in my Marvel movies. I agree. I need something happening.
Yeah. Well, you'll like this next one. There's a good bit of violence in it. So for the most part,
It was a little laggy right at the start, so I
yeah,
think more people were getting on it in an effort to try to get the sketch. Otherwise, I think it just would have been a normal week. The pack sold out in what, like 25, 30 minutes this week, so they're still lasting way longer than they were before. I had one time it canceled on me. That's because it was kind of spinning there, so I had opened another window, got into the shop, added two more, so it canceled the first one, and then my second one went through. So
yeah, my laptop it would not load at all. I tried two different browsers, but my phone worked perfectly. I don't know why.
yeah, it's weird. I
It's
don't
weird,
understand it.
but
They really need to just do like a queue system. I mean, if they really want to eliminate everything, just do a queue system like they do with tickets for shows and stuff like that.
yeah,
You know, the Big Bang Theory, refresh, 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 refresh. I'm in. You
yeah.
know, and then
Like
you're
I
in
said,
the queue.
I told you earlier, like even just trying to open my packs, it kept giving me error messages, and like
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually have it recorded too, so you guys will see like just how bad it was trying to open up the packs. It normally it's maybe about a I want to say a 1 minute video, if not even that, maybe less than 90
Yeah,
seconds. This was I think close to about 6 minutes just
nice,
to get through opening the packs alone.
very
That's
nice.
8 packs, so it's nuts. So
Yeah, Allure Blaster box is up at Target. 4 cards per pack,
yep.
5 packs per box, $30.
Mm,
About $5 too high, I think.
yeah.
But that's probably the best price you're going to find it right now, because
Yeah.
Walmart will probably be at 35. They're typically about $35 more, or about $5 more than what Target is.
I am
Vic
actually
says it was
skipping
a
Allure.
solid sequel.
I have one box pre-ordered, but the person I bought it from was somebody who
Mm-hmm.
had some financial issues and some other stuff, so they
Mm-hmm.
canceled. I got my money back, so I just decided, yeah, I'd rather wait for anime. It's just that's the thing, choosing what sets you want to
Yeah,
collect and what sets you don't want to jump into. Just buy one box to open a box,
yeah. So I've opened 11 boxes so far, and they've been pretty good. We had 2 boxes that were missing a hit, and I sent claims already. The one claim got processed. The other claim that I sent in Friday night, they emailed me back today and said, "Looks like we already created a claim for this." I'm like, "It's a completely different box. Did
Yeah.
you guys not look at the box pictures with the serial numbers on them and the barcode thing that you always request?"
Yeah.
Completely different boxes.
They're
And I can
probably
send
getting inundated.
and I can send you
Those
completely
requests.
different videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like, I don't, if something's missing an orange slice or missing like an insert, I don't care about that. But when it's one of the two supposed to be box hits, then
Yeah.
it's a little different. It's like,
Dude,
come on, guys.
I was so excited that when you were opening those packs and saw Joseph's sketch, Man Venom sketch
Oh,
being
dude,
pulled.
like we didn't recognize it at first, but then I think you called it out, like the OMV, or Melfi did. Somebody
Yeah.
called it out in the chat, the OMV for
Yep.
Old Man Venom. I'm like, there it is. Because like even Matt Fuller was like, he thought it was somebody else, like John McKelly or whatever. I don't remember what he said.
Well, he's
I was
been
like, I
posting
mean,
on his Instagram all the sketches.
yeah.
So I that one stood out because the Venom and the moon is just amazing.
Mm-hmm. That's the first thing that
Yeah.
I was like, oh, check out the moon. The moon was so cool, man.
Yeah.
No, Chris, we don't know who at least I don't know who the artist is yet for anime. It's supposed to be multiple artists from my understanding, but
I would love to see. There's Takeshi Okazaki. He does actually the Spider-Punk comic covers for that, and also does some Star Wars stuff. I think he would be an amazing addition to the sketches, but he's not typically a sketch card artist.
yeah,
He's more of a comic book cover and comic book page artist. So
I would like to see this too, Vic. $20
Yeah.
for anime blasters, that'd be really nice. I think that's about right. Like at Allure, you're chasing autographs and stuff like that, and their serial numbered cards you're chasing out of 23, inserts, stuff like that. So I think Allure at 25 isn't terrible. I don't like it at
Yeah.
30. Like I'm not buying any blasters at 30. I'll just let them sit on the shelf and somebody else can pick them up.
Are autos available in the blasters?
Somebody
Any
pulled
serial
one
number cards?
earlier.
Okay.
Somebody pulled
All
a George St. Pierre auto out of a blaster.
Okay.
So I don't have the checklist pulled up right now because it wasn't the topic of the show, but I'm not sure what the exact odds, but I know it's, more rare than it is even for the hobby packs. So Swam, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
If you want to come on, let me know. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to send you a link. If you want to come on, you can come on. I think that's easier. Just here you go. Here's a link. If you want to show up, show up. If you don't, hang out and chat, man. It's all good.
Yeah, Spider-Punk was Daniel Kaluuya, which is Okoye's husband, the guy who was fighting against Black Panther in the first Black Panther movie, the guy who was one of the border tribe. So he did a great job on that voice. I mean, it's crazy. We stayed till the end credits, and some of the actual artists who worked on the Spider-Man comic and the writers did voices.
Does Across the Spider-Verse have an end credit scene? You don't tell us about the end credit scene. We don't want to spoil it, but does it have an end credit scene?
Not a it's a mid-credit scene, but not an actual end credit scene. So
nothing. So we don't have once the mid-credit scenes. We don't got to stay all the way to the end.
Yeah, Sony doesn't seem to want to do that. So yeah, you don't have to stay to the very end. But it's great to see. I would stay till to see the voice actors because there's some names that you're going to be familiar with if you read comics, which is great. So
Chris, we kind of talked about this a couple times on the roundtable and stuff.
Yeah.
If Masterpieces continues the tradition of having all the cards serial numbered, then you want to make a retail product of it. I think the easiest way to do it is to make a normal stock card with the same art that's not serial numbered, and then make a blaster only hit that can't be pulled out of the hobby boxes, and that none of the hobby hits can be pulled out of the retail product, because you're allowing people to enjoy the art still at maybe a $30 or $35 cost, because it is Masterpieces on a thinner stock. So anybody buying something online that looks at the pictures should be able to tell the difference, or have a designator on the back of the card that says this is a retail, or switch up the logo just a little bit on the front, so that way somebody can easily identify that it's a retail version, and not the hobby version.
Can you be worried about somebody counterfeiting if it's the same stock and just taking a stamp and putting like a stamp on it and make it look like a tier 4, when it's not, when it's just a retail with no numbering on it.
Yeah,
that's what I worry about. So
I wouldn't want the thick stock for Masterpieces in a retail box. I mean, I could understand if they did it that way for that purpose, because it is Masterpieces, and even if they made them unserialized, I think having it exactly the same without a serial number on it can cause a bit of confusion there. But yeah, they had the orange exclusive that was only in the blasters. Allure has the yellow taxi, which is only in the blasters. Annual has the blues, which are only in the blasters. So I do like that they're creating something that's only retail.
Yeah, we don't know, Ryan. In terms of the date, they haven't even announced the artist yet. So it's
Ryan, I know it's coming out in. Yeah, man. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, man. Yeah.
I mean, somebody knows, and I'm sure there's people out there that know in the collecting world, because things get talked about, whatever. But honestly, once they start putting pre-orders up, probably plan like 2 more years from that.
Yeah. But y'all need to create like a Google alert.
Remember the video Justin did where he said remember the video Justin did where he said he was talking to them, and during the interview they said, 2024 Masterpieces, and then he was like, do you mean the 2022 set's not getting released till 2024, or it's going to be a completely new set in 2024 and we're still getting the 2022? At this point, it just seems like it's not releasing till 2024.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see. Bob says he really enjoyed the blasters for Spidey Metal and FUA. Yeah, they weren't too bad. I think they were a little bit, the Fleer Ultra ones I didn't think were a bad price, because you do get the thicker card stock. I think the Spidey Metal ones were overpriced based on the fact that, what you're pulling out of there and your odds of fate stuff.
I saw DACA the other day because I was looking to see if the price of the Spider-Man metal boxes had dropped below 300 to like 250 possibly,
Mm.
which I think is going to eventually happen. And they still have blasters for $64. I'm just like, what? I just no. That's insane.
Man,
So I collect Warlock.
Okay, there you go.
In terms of obscure characters, I'm a huge fan of Arthur Adams' Warlock. So I do love Warlock, and I missed out on a really awesome 3-panel sketch that somebody had put up for premiere on eBay not too long ago. I just completely forgot to bid on it. And,
Nice.
But yeah, no, I mean, I know Matt Fuller's looking at Danny Moonstar now. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I mean, I pretty much Domino's my thing now. That's what I'm doing. So that's where all my focus is at. The nice thing is she doesn't have so many cards that it's hard to focus on.
Yeah, she's not Spider-Man or a Spider-Verse character, or Wolverine.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point now where if I want small, or like if I want parallels or the different versions of the cards, I can pick those up relatively affordably, and then the bigger ones I can just kind of start saving up, and I'll grab them when I can grab them.
Yeah,
and I know what I want to pay for it, and that's all I'm going to pay. But let's look at some Professor X cards here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and run those.
This one is mine. We'll just get this out of the way. You guys, if you got to go get a drink or go to the bathroom, you know the deal. When I open my packs, you guys can just kind of step away if you need to, because ain't nothing happening here. It was another week for me, I guess. I did 6 packs. The only reason I opened my packs up earlier was because of the chance at the sketch, because I wanted to see if I could get it, and if I did get it, figure out something with Spidey and get that over. But I mean, I got better pull rates than normal, so I was happy about that. I got
how many autos did Armando get?
We'll see. He sent me his video, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So 6 packs, and then I got what did I get? I got 2 base and 4 rainbows, I think. Is what I got.
Not bad. You're not collecting the canvas, correct?
No, I'm only doing the canvas for the ladies.
Gotcha.
Or if it's a character that I like, But yeah, so I got 2 base and 4 rainbows with mine. So hey, don't worry about it, Dan. It happens. I was talking to Fred and Ian before because we were working out stuff for the MentalCon interview and everything. And I was like, man, that freaking Phoenix sketch is amazing. Please, sweet baby Jesus, let this be my week. He goes, I already talked to Upper Deck for you. I was like, oh, you did? He's kind of joshing back and forth. I sent him a message. I said, apparently it wasn't my week. He's like, oh, I must not have paid him enough. I was like, you need to ask for a refund. All right. This one here is Armando's. And I think he got 12.
Well, we already knew that was going to happen.
The horseshoe's back. The horseshoe's back.
Yeah.
So there's one. So this is week 27. So we have 25 more weeks left, Chris.
Yep. We're over the hump, thank God.
Over the hump here. And this one was a math projection. We projected this to be week 27 based on the promo release card numbers. Yeah. So he got, where's it going here? What's this thing doing? Is it looping on me? It's looping on me. All right. Nope. So what did he get? Oh, come on. It keeps wanting to loop. I can't get it to pause right. Stop. All right. So he sent a screenshot earlier. I'm pretty sure he got one of everything, and then he got the auto too. So I think he just pulled the one auto.
Yeah.
And then this is Daniel's. So let's play Daniel's. He only bought 2 packs today. Jesus.
There you go.
These guys and their 1-pack magic. But he got the Omega, though. He got the Omega Alpha. So that's really cool. I remember early on that there was that 1 week where like Jin, Spidey, and I think Lewis did it. I don't think Lewis got it in the 4 packs, but Jen and Spidey got all 4 cards in 4 packs, and I had gotten like 16 packs that week. I did get an auto. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, look at that. He got the Omega, so that's really
Wow.
sweet.
Man, good for him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I got mine queued up. I just need you to go ahead and
just gotta add it there for you.
All right.
So 2 autos this week from the crew.
Now mine had some glitching. Like I said, normally this is a very quick video, so I may just
chat
fast
while we're
forward.
going.
Yeah.
Chat. Any of you guys get autos this week or printing plates? I have noticed that the autos, and it could just be because of the characters, the autos have been going for a decent amount less than what they're normally going for right off the bat.
Yeah. I'm trying to trade.
Even canvases are going for about $25 each week to start, and then kind of, depending who it is, work your way down a little bit.
Yeah. So here's the
one
glitch.
that gets me. Yeah, the one that gets me is like when the base cards right off the bat are like people are already at $5 on them. I'm like, it makes no sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
I'm not trying to keep the prices up to sell them or anything like that, but I'm like, to me, it just makes no sense. Why would you just give it away for $5? Just trade it at that point.
Yeah, I mean, just you can go to the entertainment forum on ePack and just list what you have, and
like, hey, I have this for trade.
You get comic books.
Send me something on my wish list.
I've been actually getting comic books for some Unbound cards that I'm missing.
Nice.
So
that's not bad. I mean, if you trade for a book or two, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, Bob A got an auto. Nice, man. Congrats.
Nice, man. Congrats. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to fast forward.
I know. I want to sit here and watch. But like, oh, we should just talk while we're doing this. But
yeah, like I said, I had a lot of issues.
No clues or hints for next week or anything. So
no, we're not getting any.
We probably won't know. We probably won't know anything until like I said, week 46, which is almost the end. Oh, we can share the achievements though. Those got posted. Get in here. I'll just show the pictures that Armando said. It's easier.
I got 5 base, 2 rainbows, and 1 canvas. So I got everything I needed. So
okay, cool.
If anybody needs a base,
you're not chasing the auto set, right?
No, I'm not. That's out of my price range. I'd rather collect other stuff. It's just it's sure. Like I said, every time I get an auto, if like for example, I sent my auto, I offered it to Justin. He picked up my auto. Yeah. And he actually sent it off and got CGC graded. It actually came back, I think, 8.5. I didn't think it was going to be that high, but I was happy for him. So,
all right. So, first quarter was Miles. Second quarter was Daredevil. Third quarter is Magneto. Do you think that we might end up getting all of these achievements in the last quarter? Because that's going to be a pretty big quarter if we're getting Daredevil, Miles, Magneto, whoever the fourth one is in the last quarter. That's a lot. All right.
Yeah.
So Magneto, acetate achievement. This is for the rainbow parallel. You'll get this for the rainbow. So if you collect all 13 rainbows, then you'll get the acetate. We got Ghost Spider and Vulture for the quarterly achievement. That's for collecting the base set. So that's not too bad. And then we have the Magneto Facsimile auto. That is for the canvas. Yep. And then, of course, we have the on-card auto for the autograph achievement for collecting all 13 autographs. So that'd be a pretty good chase one right there for somebody going after the one with Freddy and auto with Ghost Spider on the card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Like that's one that some people will be chasing. But we got here in chat. I don't collect Unbound live. I would buy a pack for Strange or Clea though. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, and you don't have to go after the achievements. Just character collect. Get what you want.
Yeah.
Plenty of people do that. Because it just gets real expensive. And
honestly, if you're not in any sort of rush, like if you're going to put it in your e-pack, it's just going to sit there. And you're never worried about redemptions. Just wait till they start getting to Com C and more go to Com C, and then those prices will start coming down. And this time next year, if there's like an Unbound 3 set, these cards will be, a lot of them will be $3 to $5 a piece. which I think is very fair, more than fair for most of them. I think.
Yep.
Vic wants a Emma Frost or Psylocke.
Oh, he wants Emma Frost.
Yeah, we are on track to get more X-Men, and I hope we do.
Well, Emma Frost action there for you, little.
Bonnie sketch from the live stream.
Yep, that finally came in. Yeah, it is.
Cool.
I mean, it was so amazing just to see him draw this live.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the detail on it is insane.
Yeah, I like the fact that he took things from a request from chat to kind of add little things to it.
Yeah.
I feel like you only have 5 minutes before prices drop for everything. You gotta kind of be one of the first ones on the groups to get rid of them at the top prices, because sure enough, you see it. Like the first couple comments are always like, here's $30-$35 for the canvas, $20 for the rainbow, $15 for the base or whatever, and then like right after that it's like, here's 10, here's 8 for the base, here's $12 and $10 for the foil. And it's like ComC. It's like an EPAC release with ComC. It's a race to the bottom so you can get your card gone. Yep.
Well, I opened up one pack of Into the Spider-Verse just to open up a pack just because I was in the movie the next day, and I ended up pulling one of the like a SSP SM2, I think, autos for Shamik Moore. So I put that on ComC for $53, I think, and that sold. That was the lowest price. So my money back. So I was happy about that.
So Mr. Flocculator, last week was the last week for the second quarter. Today started the new quarters achievement, so we'll have 12 more after this. Last achievement was Daredevil.
Yep.
For the acetate cards, and it was Hela and Better Ray Bill on the quarterly achievement cards for the autographs and for the base. K-Man says he stopped chasing all three, only going for the base. There you go, man. Yeah, pick what you like. Like that's why I'm not going after the facsimile auto with the canvas achievement, because I'm like, I don't want the printed autograph on there. I want the actual autograph. So, but I haven't been lucky enough to hit autographs yet. So for me, it made no sense to try to chase the auto achievement.
We don't know what the actual achievements or final achievements are going to be. That's the thing.
Yeah, the final achievements for the autograph, nobody knows what that is.
Yeah.
It's like VV. Yeah. So that's Unbound, guys. If you guys got guesses for next week, yeah, feel free to put them in there. I think we're going to get another decent character next week. A couple weeks ago, Fred and Ian did say that, somebody you probably will like the next few weeks. Last week wasn't too bad. This week, not too bad. Better than the previous few weeks where we were getting like Minotaur.
Yeah.
Right. At least it's characters we understand.
I know Daniel's praying for Husk. I would love to see a Magic card. I know he would like that one too.
Yeah, I hope we get a Black Cat card. I think that'd be really cool to get an actual card in the set for her, and I think we will. I mean, yeah, the artists, unfortunately, they don't get. It'd be nice if Upper Deck said, "Here's a list of 150 characters. Pick 52 of them." Because you get the better of the characters out of that.
You would, yeah. You would actually have, them being like, "Hey, I'm not going to cheat out everybody and throw in Minotaur again," or some other character.
Yeah, for sure. So, but yeah, so that's Unbound. Next week we'll do it again. Who knows what the character is going to be? We'll just have to wait till 9:05 Monday morning. Well, my time. So 11:05 Monday morning. See what gets popped out. Friday and usually post it just a couple minutes before. So be sure to follow that. Derp, you got some other stuff for us tonight? You were going to share some stuff.
Yeah, I got some new sketch pickups. Actually, let me go ahead and change cameras real quick, and then I also got this, which I'll show. This is from Ariel Mamani. It's the sketch cover.
Nice.
That he did. And my wife was like,
"Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Oak.
Why are the muscles so big?" And I had to explain to her the whole Eddie Brock's bodybuilder. Venom amplifies basically his hate and also other physical attributes. So, yeah, I totally went nerd mode on that.
Mondo said he was told it was going to be 4 weeks of big characters. Yeah, we'll see. I'd say these are good. These are good characters. So I'm happy that we're at least getting good characters here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and have you noticed I'm not buffering anymore, which is great?
I have noticed that. That's really good. I'm sure Chad enjoys it too.
Yes.
So I got a few things. So we opened some Allure this past week. We opened up a bunch of stuff. Of course, if anybody watched the Friday night show on Josh's channel or my channel or Oh, he says that, and then there he goes.
No, I'm here. I'm just
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. StreamYard decided to kind of poop the bed here, so
No,
I'm
you're
changing
good.
the camera.
So yeah, we pulled the Captain Marvel Infinity Stone white out of 6. That was really cool. We've already moved that on to somebody that will enjoy that more than us. We pulled the out of 199 Storm variant of Groot. We pulled the Nebula auto.
I'm just gonna have to go with the home camera.
And then we pulled, this is the first movie poster parallel I've seen pulled on camera. I know they've been pulled, people have been sharing pictures, but the Thor out of 99, that's the In the Lights. I really like that parallel. It's really cool. And then the Iron Man Orange Slice was really cool too. So I have those.
I'll be right back.
We pulled a bunch of stuff for, you know, the whatnot breaks and everything. But a couple sketch cards that I got in. I got Michael Munshaw did a domino. I picked that up from him. That's really nice. It's from Cosplay Craze event that they did. Then Rhiannon Owens had some MCCW cards, blanks available. I picked up the Rogue. And I picked up Brown Suit Wolverine. Really nice. Mr. Flocculator, which parallel? The Orange Slice? I picked up another domino sketch from Women of Marvel, from 2008 Women of Marvel. I don't remember who the artist is on it. I have to actually look at the eBay listing. I just liked the sketch, so I grabbed that up. Oh, the movie poster. Yeah. That's one of my favorite ones too. I think all the black inserts look really, really good. I picked up the 2016 Marvel Gems Domino. Thanks to Dan R for putting me onto that one. Sent me a link. He's like, hey, these are on there. So I went and grabbed one up real quick. So thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. And then I picked up this is coming out of the slab. PSA 8, 2018 Flirt Ultra X-Men. Domino. Picked that up as well. So yeah, I've been picking some nice stuff up. Gotta get Matt added back there. There we go.
Yeah, I had to shut down StreamYard. I had to reinstall it, and I've got my new network installed, which is working great. But I'm just gonna have to pull them up and show y'all. So I ended up doing a trade with a guy in the Marvel Cards group. I got this
nice.
purple.
Let me make you big real quick.
Okay.
There we go. Did you see OCD? He said,
yeah.
Look at those. Look at you with those sketch cards. Come to the dark side. Yeah, cookies.
Yeah, so I got one more to go, and I'll complete the poor quote unquote poor man's rainbow of Cosmic Spider-Man. I got a Amazing Rave Green Goblin. So I've got basically the complete set now, different tiers, which I'm happy with. I'm not chasing one particular tier. This is the one I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
That card, I mean, in hand. My wife was like, "Why are you smiling so much?" And I'm like, "You have no idea." I mean, like, I have become a Mendoza sketch card collector. Like, anytime
yes, sir,
I see this stuff pop up, I gotta snag it. And then I got I looked out on a deal with this one. This is a Miki Okazaki.
It's nice.
I felt really bad when I sold my Mary Jane. I really liked that card, but you know, I ended up selling for over $300. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and see if I can get this one. And somebody in the group had this one, and so this is gonna.
Crockpot says Bang Biscuit. Dan R says Filthy. Awesome Venom.
And here's another really good one I picked up. Now I don't know. Somebody mentioned that this person may not be doing official release cards, but
Dan says Miki is so great.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping she has stuff in anime. So got this, which
nice.
Yeah, I confirmed with I think Matt that not sure who that artist is, if it's even really a real person, but you know, in terms of official release sketch, but don't think it is. And then I did pick up this one here, this Rich Henneman.
Nice. Rich has some nice stuff. I have a Stormtrooper of his.
Yeah.
From Star Wars.
And then I've got a box from ComC for Wednesday with a lot of stuff in it.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's got like printing plates and a bunch of sketches, achievement sketches, Unbound and base cards and a bunch of other stuff. So,
Yeah, I shared my my ComC stuff on the Whatnot stream. I think Thursday or Friday, and might have been Friday. But it was mostly all binder cards and then some hockey stuff. Oh,
Mhm.
I want to get Chat's here, and they're. Let me grab this real quick. Give me a second, Chat. I want to get you guys' thoughts on this because it pissed me off. Like, it pissed me off. I was upset, like massively upset. So I sent some cards to the CSG. And I'm going to show you that it's not just a CSG thing. As soon as I find the other card that I'm trying to locate here, I don't know. Maybe I'll show it. Oh, what did I do with it?
So yeah, I'm not on Whatnot yet. I've been approved, but I have not done it yet. But
I am, sir. Yep, same handle as what I have here. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this without too much glare. Okay, so CGC, CSG are the same company. One's a sports side, one's non-sports. So this is the normal CGC, CSG slab. The crystal clear, you can see the card holder things are pretty much right up against the card, right? I sent, through ComC, I sent 5 cards to CGC and CSG. And I got 1 normal case. Then I got a bunch of these cases where you could see that the card holder is way off on the edge. You can kind of see it right there. That holds the card is way off on the edge, and there's a sleeve in there. And I don't necessarily dislike the sleeve. It does make the case not as clear, but these card holders being way off like that upset me. And the reason it upset me is because I had traded for one of my Detroit Red Wings jambalayas, and this guy was sliding all over inside the case because there's nothing right up against the edges to hold the card in place. It's just kind of flopping around in there. And then the sleeve's letting it slide around even more. I'm like, seriously, what the hell is going on with that? So if you guys have been seeing CGC or CSG stuff, what are your thoughts? Have you been getting cases like that, or did I just get a grader that had a bunch of leftover cases on their desk?
Don't know, man. I mean, I wonder if there's like a person that just goes from the grader directly to a box to shipping, or if there's actually a person who is QC who looks at it and goes, no, this one needs to be redone, which I highly doubt.
Yeah.
I think they're just pumping them out as quick as they can and not even looking at it, honestly.
William, I don't pay that much attention to the prospects. I look them up whenever I open a new product for the videos. So I know Matty Bernier is a big one this year. Carrillo is a guy that last year I wish I wouldn't have sold his stuff right away. I like my Red Wings. That's what I do. Kind of like with the domino stuff. I like the ones I like, and that's what I collect. So I collect my teams, and then I collect my characters, and that's what I collect. One more pickup for me.
Nice.
J. Scott Campbell on book auto.
Wow.
Pick that up. A CGC 9.8. They want $185 for it. I picked that up for $40.
Yeah, it's insane the amount of money they want just to send it off to CGC, for you.
Well,
and with that, a question though,
I hope you get the good cases. Sorry, Matt. I hope you get the good cases. Good. OCD. Yeah, I was disappointed with the ones that I got.
With that certificate, would you get actually if you send it off to CGC and decide to do that?
Still get a green label.
Okay,
I asked Daniel, and he said unless they witness them sign it, it doesn't matter what you have. You'll just get a green label.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I wish with something like that, or if they could just do an authentic verification, that they would give you the yellow label.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I mean these companies that do like those like KRS and a few other companies that actually do like the, hey, you can get the autographed, or I wish that they had somebody like there. I know they send them off to CGC, but
we bring the guy up and he shows
up.
There
he is.
His ears were ringing. His ears were ringing.
I wish they could just have somebody on staff that's like approved by CGC, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I understand it's not an easy thing to authenticate autographs because people's autographs change over time.
Yeah.
And anybody can create a certificate of authenticity too, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah. Here, I went to the shop or I went to the show and I had this person sign this. So here's your authenticity, it's a picture of me having them sign it. Okay, well, it doesn't mean it's you having them sign it. It could be anybody having them sign a book.
There was somebody in one of the Marvel card groups that had some Stan Lee cards. And they had a certificate of authenticity, and the company had an AOL.com email address, and a quick Google search shows that you could send this guy anything and he would authenticate it, basically. So
Daniel says CBCS does it through Beckett, but meh. Yeah, I mean, if you can't get the signature label through it's weird because like I'm finding myself going, why wouldn't I send through CBCS? Value, right? And then I complain about PSA and value. Like, why is that the standard bearer? But Daniel has shown in some of his older videos the differences in the grading, and we see it sometimes with the grading companies. Like, people will crack SGC or CGC 9.5s, they'll send them in, they'll get PSA 10s. But I've also seen the ones where they send them in and they get a PSA 8.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like there's no like consistency across the board because there's a human element to it.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of grading, I will have a microscope set up on Wednesday.
Nice.
And I'll be doing some close-ups on some cards. I had some cards that I had purchased that to the naked eye look perfect. But then when you zoom in on them and angle them at just the right amount of light with this microscope, you can see so many flaws. Like I have a double impact Wolverine Venom from 96 Masterpieces that looked fine to me. But then zooming in on it in the top left, it's definitely something missing, a little bit of paper missing, unfortunately, off that print. So
Professor Oak says NBA Authenticator is pretty good for pre-grading. Good to know.
Yeah, it is a gamble.
Anytime you crack slabs to resubmit, it's always a gamble. Because A, you could damage the card when you crack the slab. B, you could have had a really good grader that gave it a good grade that another company or even the same company gets it to a different grader and they look at it differently. And they say, no, there's this. Like, because you've even shown pictures in the groups and stuff where like, hey, I thought this card was clean. And then you put it under your magnifier and you're like, there's this dimple here or there's this weird like print imperfection here. And that's what they're doing. It's not very long because they don't need to. They just put the card in and they go, yep, here's the issues we see. And then you can done it. Yep, you can done it. Big Daddy Swami, what's up?
I'll be right back and let my dog out real quick.
Oh, way to go, Swam! Getting Matt's like, I don't want to be with you.
No, the dog is begging to go outside.
You're good. You're good, man.
Yes, I'm right back.
Armando, thanks for sending that link over. I don't normally go after PSA 10 cards. I don't particularly care about them. But thanks for sending that link over. If it stays a decent price, I may actually have to go after that. Just because I don't need it in a 10 and I could pick up I already have, or I could pick the raw up for a few bucks. So that's where I'm like, And that's kind of like what I did with that PSA 8. It's like, I got the PSA 8 cheaper than I could get the raw on ComC. So I was like, I'll just grab the 8 or crack it out the slab, set her free. So, Mitch, you've been up to, man? What's you got any pickups this week at all?
No pickups. Just
you've been kind of tailoring things back recently, haven't you?
Yep. I got a few listings up today. Just reorganizing, really.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing today.
Yeah, I was up. I was up all night last night because you guys know I'm messed up. I'm on Jake's sleep schedule apparently. None.
I'm the same.
Yeah, I threw a bunch of Thor Ultra Avengers up last night, like oranges, blues, burgundy, stuff like that, and I sold them all today to the same person. So,
wow,
that was nice. Yeah, they came in. They're like, they're like, hey, do you combine shipping? I'm like, yeah, it should automatically do it for you, but eBay wasn't doing it right. Like, the shipping profile set up like $4.50 for the first card, 50 cents for each additional, because they are thicker cards, and it wasn't doing it for him. So he just sent me offers on everything. I said, screw it. I just accepted all those offers. They were fair offers, and did the combined shipping and everything. He had already bought a couple cards, so I had to refund him a little bit to make up for what I had told him the shipping was going to be. So, but no, I was happy to kind of move those quickly. So,
hey, Brittany.
What's going on, Brittany? How are you?
I got your message. I do have other posters I'll be digging through today for you. So Yes.
I have converted him. He's officially hooked on Newligan. Nice. Probably Armando, if they came in the mail today, I got to see if my buddy Jeff got his in. But we'll probably do a Newligan reveal tomorrow night because Spidey's on vacation, so I don't got to worry about running into his show at all. So we'll probably do Newligan reveal tomorrow night.
Ryan, I'm guessing Fausto probably saw them post them and then made offers or trades to get all the Silver Surfer sketches more than likely from Manual. So
right.
There is a battle booklet that somebody posted in one of the groups.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Did you see the Daredevil one?
Yeah.
That was really cool. The peach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a good price for their peach.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going hard on getting a lot of those sketches because, I mean, hey, bringing it back in. I'm tempted to send him my sketch that I pull from Beginnings, the one that's terrible, just so he can have it to add to his collection.
Yeah. We'll do Armando. I'll know probably tonight, if not at the latest tomorrow afternoon, if we're going to do a live tomorrow. It'll probably be like, it'll be late though. It'll be like almost 11 or midnight Eastern when we go on for that, just because of what his schedule, my buddy's schedule is. So,
hey, Swami, did you get one of these yet?
is that like a little movie poster?
That's the Chinese 11 by 17
Oh,
movie poster. I found
For
somebody on
Across the
eBay
Spider-Verse.
that had a bunch that buy two get one free. So I'm sending one to a surprise person who's going to then surprise
Nice.
somebody else with something else. So worked out a deal for that. But
very
yeah.
cool. Brittany says she's loving the new sketches, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying them a lot. Like I said, I actually I went ahead and put together a binder, and I've got about 60 sketches in it already right now. So I'll have
Nice.
these, and I'll have the again, I'll have the achievement sketches on Wednesday to pull out with a few printing plates and some other stuff. So it'll be fun.
Dan had mentioned earlier that I'm going pretty heavy on I'm building out my domino collection pretty quick, and it's nice because she doesn't have an overabundance of cards that makes it hard to go after stuff or hard to like focus in on something. I like that.
Yep.
A lot less stressful than when I was dealing with like Wolverine and Black Cat.
Yeah. The amount of sketches that and cards for those two characters is pretty insane, unfortunately.
So I'm asking a question earlier, like if you were to pick an obscure character to collect, like who would you pick or who do you collect that's obscure?
Probably Miles Morales.
That's not really obscure, man. That's not obscure. Come on now.
No,
He's not gonna tell. He's not gonna tell you guys because
he means the ultimatum, Miles. I
got Mystique. I got a Mystique collection.
Nice.
Obscure, like
we're talking third tier character. Like I collect Warlock, for example. So
yeah, the Phoenix sketch was pulled this week, but we did not pull it. I believe, I can't say 100%, but I believe Justin's at least reached out to the gentleman that has it. But we haven't been told that anything's happened there, like he picked it up or anything like that. So Armando says he's going to go to Universal Studios, ride the new Mario ride. Cool, man. Steve Dog, what's going on? How are you doing? If anybody wants to donate for MentalCon, they're more than welcome to. We're going to try to do as many giveaways as we can. We're going to have live auctions scheduled for Saturday. Live auctions are going to be, we're going to announce an official schedule about a week prior to the event. But live auctions will be like Saturday morning to like Saturday afternoon while we're, talking to hosts and guests and stuff like that. That's when we're going to run the live auctions because we want to keep them within a time block that everybody can know when they are and get on. For giveaways, all you have to do is stop into the stream. You're going to type in one hashtag and it's going to cover you for the entire stream. So even if you're not there at 4:00 in the morning, you can still win for a giveaway if we run a giveaway.
And if you're interested in donating or any other information, retroversecards.com at the bottom.
Scrolling across the bottom of your screen there, retroversecards.com. There's a link near the top that says MentalCon. There's a donation button that'll take you directly to GoFundMe. Jake and I have nothing to do with the money from GoFundMe. GoFundMe sends that directly to Wounded Warrior Project, and they send 100% of the money to Wounded Warrior Project, which is fantastic. They don't take any fees or anything out of it. So, shoot, imagine Husk, 10 cards and you're done.
Is it even 10 cards?
I don't know. I've seen one.
The movie pamphlet for the new movie.
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard of those? Like in Japan, they pass out like pamphlets for the movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one? I haven't seen the one.
I haven't seen it. No. Yeah. I mean, I've been searching eBay like for the Across the Spider-Verse stuff. My nephew is a huge Miles fan, and my niece is a huge Ghost Spider fan. So I've got when the IMAX this past weekend, they had the Sankovic poster, and I was able to get 2 of those. And then somebody just left their posters on their seats, didn't take them when the movie's over. So I was like, well, I've got 2 more posters. So
nice.
Actually, I just found it. Oh no, that's another movie poster. That looks sick though too. The 27x40.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Nice. You could share your screen, Swam, and I'll just add it if you want to share it. If you don't want to share it, that's cool too.
Yeah. I'll share.
Mr. Flocculator, it'll be streamed primarily from my channel and Retroverse's channel. Those are the only 2 channels you'll be able to watch the stream on for the 24-hour show. Daniel says all 20 cards if you include the parallels, or about 20 cards if you include the parallel. Nice.
Gotcha.
Well, I hope they get some more stuff for you, sir. Although the more stuff there is, and the more you got to go after it. So.
Yeah, and the more you got to sell to offset the cost of the other stuff, unfortunately.
Yeah. But when it is a character that's limited like that, it makes it easier to focus on it, and you don't feel as rushed to get the cards that you want.
Yeah.
Because you're not competing with hundreds and hundreds of people for the Wolverines or the Spider-Mans or the Black Cats or the Miles or
yes.
Here we go.
Okay, there you
Yes, this is the original Into the Spider-Verse. But like in Japan, they'll pass out movie pamphlets.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a sports pamphlet, like a program.
Cool.
Yeah. And I have this one actually. And have you seen the AMC cards for this movie?
I didn't even know they had cards for AMC.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes, 2018. They're about to be gone.
Yep. We're not pumping. Nobody has any cards on eBay.
We're just sharing.
We're just sharing.
They're a little
Disclaimer.
bit awkward
Wow.
size, but I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
man.
then they come and
They're kind of like they look like they're kind of like a postcard almost, like postcard size, but they're long and skinny.
yeah.
Almost like those Spawn cards, maybe, in terms of the oversized, the widescreen Spawn cards that came out back in the 90s.
And I think like this looks like
Right.
Upper Decks card, which is strange, but I guess it's not because it is long. But yeah, just these are pretty cool.
Yeah, House and Hobby. I don't know what they got going on with their search stuff. It's definitely really weird because like I've actually like searched my own cards or had somebody else search my cards and use the exact title that I put, and the card doesn't show up.
That's
So,
pretty
I don't know what they're
insane.
doing.
That's a bootleg, the
Hey, Ken.
poster. That's
Is it?
the one I have. Yeah. I have the, so this is the 11x17 I showed earlier, which is the official poster
Mhm.
that you would get like from the movie theater
Yeah,
in China.
I think that's the one. Mr.
That's
Flocculator,
something
what he's
somebody, a
talking about.
printing company, basically scanned the image and then they upscale it and put it on a 24x36 or a bigger print.
I mean, look at.
I mean,
look
it's
at bro.
insane. Yeah. It's it's actually the Legend of the Monkey King, I think, is when I was reading some articles about it. I think his name is Hong Lei, I believe, is the artist.
Dan says, Swami, why is your cart full?
My card. I think I had one item in there that's
I
like,
think he's busting your chops.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But yeah,
funny.
the Sankovic poster is amazing. I don't know if you saw that one.
This one is dope. Look at that. Looks good.
Yeah, Ken, I keep hearing everybody talk about this stupid algorithm, and to me, eBay shouldn't have an algorithm, right? I'm paying you to list my card through the fees of me selling my card. It benefits you then for my card to show up. But they're trying to do the dollar grab, so now you can promote your cards, which then you can pay an additional percentage to promote your cards and have them show up more frequently. I look at it like this: if I type a search in and somebody's listing has those search words, pull the listing up. Let me see it.
Do you guys know? Do you guys sell through ComC, like send to auction through ComC any? Because whenever I've
I haven't done
that,
any ComC to eBay.
it lists them like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night,
Tuesday.
and it's
That's
I don't want my
girl?
auctions ending on those days. So
And it's still a 7-day auction, right?
yeah, still 7-day auction, and I had a Bettany auto that was a 9.5 that sold for like $160, I think. I was pretty pissed about that. So send your cards home and then list them yourself. Don't go through ComC. I don't know if there's I know there's all these additional services you can pay for on ComC.
The added benefit with ComC is that the money stays there. You don't get charged as much in fees.
Yeah.
Right. So
but then when you try to take the money out, then they get the fees on you.
They ding you with the fees when you try to take the money out. But if you're going to use the money to buy cards on ComC, then it's not so bad. But
yeah, I just don't like the fact that it ends at a terrible time, basically, unfortunately.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that? Those lists everybody's making in
Spidey's Discord. Well, I asked him. I said, Spidey, is this like my top 10? Or because I didn't see the Discord post, I was like, is this my top 10 or what I think the most expensive characters are? Because if you think about the most expensive characters, obviously you're going to be looking Spider-Man, Wolverine, Venom, Miles, Ghost Spider, Carnage.
Yeah, I was surprised. I did my own.
And I told him, I said, just don't bring up Domino. He's like, nobody's mentioned Domino yet. I was like,
somebody
all right, here's
did.
my
I think
Domino.
It was Do
Armando.
Of
course he did. Of course he did.
I think he named Domino.
Way to go, Armando. Pumping my girl.
Ixnay on the Amino.
He's like, I did my top 10. There you go. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I get what he's doing with his thing and like whatever research he's trying to put together for whatever video he's going to make. This is people's opinions of what are the most costly characters to collect. I would just like to see like what are people's make a list of the top 10 based on what people personally collect. I think would be a very interesting one to have as a alternate to that. Like make the cost one and then make the preferred characters like who people are actually collecting. But for me, I struggled to get past coming up with 6 when I was doing my own list. Because really at this point, I'm not collecting anything but Domino. And if I pull Wolverine or Black Cat, then I'll keep it.
Did he specify? I haven't looked at it. Did he specify heroes or can we do villains as well? Or is
it's just the top 10.
Just top 10 characters. Top 10. Okay. Gotcha.
Most expensive.
I mean, pretty much every list is the same.
Is he working with Pancake on the analytics of it to see?
He didn't say. At least I haven't seen where he has said what how he's working that out, or if he's just going to collect it and like because he could just collect it, put it in an Excel spreadsheet, and then run a pivot table. And
I mean, you've got Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine in every single one, right? Yeah. I think those 3 went everyone except for one. One guy had Ant-Man as number 1, and his list was a little crazy, but I think that was his for himself. And I did myself too. Like I included Storm and Cyclops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like if I was doing one for myself, it would be Domino, Wolverine, Black Cat, Rogue, and then Jubilee and Storm and Spider-Man. Because those are the 3 that my family like. Like my wife likes Storm, my daughter likes Jubilee, and my son likes Spider-Man. But then after that, I'm like, I don't know, Magneto, I guess. I'm just like, I don't think that far down because I'm not chasing any of that stuff at all. So to like figure out which characters I would put in any spots beyond like 5 or 6, it's just like.
You get your top 5, and then it's kind of filler, just try to figure out. Well, I like all these other characters on top of that. So
if it was not top 10, I would not have included Spidey. I don't think Spidey was like in my own list. Spidey was. I think he only made it because it was a 10 list.
Yeah.
And,
of characters that you would collect if you were collecting them or whatever?
Yeah, I think I had Venom, Wolverine, Magneto, Storm, Black Panther, Miles, Gwen. I had Cyclops in there, but then I read it was like, oh, it was top 10 period, not your own. I was like, all right,
Yeah,
I'll put Iron Man in.
Yeah, I'd love to see him. Like, I know I have a general idea of what he's doing with the video, and I'd love to see hey, what are people's thoughts on the most expensive characters, and then do, like I said, an alternate video to that. Like, what are the top 10 characters that the people in the Discord are collecting, or that they personally go after, regardless of cost. William says he has Ghost Rider and Cable as his 1 and 2. Nice.
Yeah, Ghost Rider, Punisher, those were 2 I was thinking of adding in. Blade. Like there's like the cult classic characters,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Nightcrawler would be in my top 10, honestly, as well.
You go. I think most of my top 10 would be X-Men. Wolverine, Magneto, Deadpool, Blink, Rogue, Storm, Moon Knight, Black Panther, Domino, and X-23. There you go, man. Not too bad.
X-23, that little girl crushed it, right? And I collect X-23 just in the hopes that one day she gets her own movie. Like, I just want to be excited for that day, even though it might not ever come.
I don't know. There was a rumor that she did meet with Marvel that I saw on the website, like Screen Culture, I think, or one of the other websites. And there's a lot of fan art circulating now because, I mean, if you look at her now, after she did His Dark Materials on HBO, now Max or now whatever the hell they're going to call it next week, she's grown up and she does look a lot like the comic book Acura Laura. So I could see them going, okay, well, she's established. Let's go ahead and bring her in. Plus, we don't know who. I mean, there's rumors about all these, former X-Men showing up in Deadpool 3.
Yeah, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. Yep.
Whoever played Jean Grey and Cyclops.
Yes, Halle Berry. If you look at her Instagram, her hair looks like Storm's hair now. It's white and it's so she's definitely coming back. So
Ken says his were Wolverine, Gambit, Psylocke, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Domino, Cable, Deadpool, Ghost Rider, Thanos, Magneto, Rogue, Storm, Punisher, etc., endless. All right, and then Valor has Spidey's gonna have to watch this back and get his list if you guys haven't already shared them there. Spider-Man, Wolverine, Venom, Miles, Gwen, Silver Surfer, Deadpool, Carnage, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange. Nice. You forgot about X-23. How dare you? You can expect a message from Retro in about 2 hours when he gets up. Popular versus expensive. Not my personal list for anything at all. Okay. Was she in Predator?
No, Daphne Keane wasn't in Predator. You're thinking of, so they did the Legion TV show, and there was a girl in that who was the main lead in the Predator movie that came out with the Native Americans, and I'm trying to think of her name. But yeah, she was amazing in that Predator movie. That's who you're thinking of.
Daniel says, because what would affect character collecting? Price and scarcity? What would affect those? Demand and deep pockets?
I buy Spidey when it's a good price, and I do it for a trade.
Daniel says Prey.
I'd like to trade for Venom and Wolverines. Like, I don't buy Spidey for myself. I buy Spidey so that I could either trade or sell to get money for the characters I want.
I guess obscure. I have Madam Web.
That's not her. That's not her, right, Daniel? That's not. She's not in Prey, is she? Doesn't even look like her.
The actress they're talking about. Let me pull it up real quick here.
Oh, the one that they're talking about from.
So she was in the Legion. Her name is Amber Mid Thunder, and I believe it was the Cherokee Nation who was in the Predator Prey movie that they're talking about. That's not Daphne Keane. Daphne Keane is British and Spanish actress. But yeah, if you watch Legion, she was in Legion. She was the one where, like, I don't know if I know, it was Mr. Noodle, who's the long, slender guy, who was the scientist in Legion. They basically share the same body.
All right, so some Daphne King images.
I'm a nerd. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely think she can pull off Laura. She's in that new. Actually, go back a little bit over on the right side. She's in that new Star Wars, The Acolyte show, coming out as well. It's going to be on Disney Plus.
Oh, which one are you looking at here?
The one I'm putting it on the screen. You can't see me, but yeah, the one with the mask.
this one on the end.
One. I'm like
this one here.
This one, yes, sir. That one.
All right. Yeah.
What is his Dark Materials? Is that like with the?
Okay, did you see the Golden Compass movie?
Okay, yeah. We started it.
It's the same writer. Oh, it's the same series. It's actually, the book is called, I think it's a series of books called His Dark Materials. And the Golden Compass, I think, is the first book in that series.
Yeah.
So they just went ahead and made His Dark Materials, like all the books together.
So we did with the polar bear.
Yeah, with the polar bear.
Yeah, we never, we started it one night and I was like, wait a minute. This is the Golden Compass.
Yes.
Like, are they remaking it? And I guess that I was right. Boom.
Yeah, they tried to put a lot into that Golden Compass movie and put too much into it. This actually expands on all the books as well. So I enjoyed His Dark Materials. I'd recommend it. If anybody hasn't seen it, you may want to check it out.
Well, the book series was big.
Yeah. The TV show was really good too. It had some really good actresses and actors in it as well. James McAvoy actually plays the Daniel Craig character in the TV series. So, oh man,
and he, I mean, he's a pretty big time actor.
Oh yeah. He'll probably come back for Deadpool as well. Like, I think the entire.
Split? You remember Split?
Yeah, the one where he is the multiple personalities and the
music. So when he when you found out that was all part of Invincible, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, they misfired though on Glass, which was the sequel to that, which is where like Unbreakable, which is the Bruce Willis movie, and then Split, and then they combined those together. Just complete misfire, unfortunately. I wish it would have been better, but
what's up, Doom? How you doing, man?
Hey.
Split went harder than it needed to. He says top 10 movie for him.
Yeah, I mean, the last wasn't terrible. That's Samuel, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, someone there in the asylum. I just thought the ending was kind of, not the best. I wish it would have been better. But overall, the movie wasn't too bad. But I don't want to give you spoilers away for if anybody hasn't seen it. So
that movie's been out long enough.
I saw a lot of carnage in those lists. Did you guys? I don't know. Maybe I'm sleeping on Carnage, but
he sure is.
I saw too many Carnage in the lists of top 10. Like, what? I guess I don't get it.
I think it's because like when you get sets like Unbound, where it's like the top character so far, people have more affinity towards. Okay, he's up there because this is the better character that's in the set.
He's got a lot of great artworks.
I think too, with Carnage, I think it's also the fact that Venom was originally a villain and then became an anti-hero. Carnage is never going to be an anti-hero. He's just going to be a straight-up murder machine. And
he's always going to be
those types of characters, that just have no remorse and don't give two poops about anything and just want to kill everything in sight. He's
going to be reserved to movie number 3. He's never going to have his own movie. Yeah. I doubt he ever makes movie number 2 because in our lifetimes they'll probably reproduce Spider-Man or recreate him. I don't know. 4 or 5 times. I mean,
well, supposedly in the next. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. No. The next Spider-Man 4 live action Miles is going to be introduced. Like they've already stated that, and then he'll get his own spin-off movie, and he'll probably because Tom Holland's already stated he's pretty much done after the next movie with playing Spider-Man. So, I think the torch is being passed eventually to Miles. So
Yeah.
we'll have Miles.
Valor brings up a good point here. Symbiotes get a lot of attention, and I think that's the case with like the Spider-Man stuff, like the Spider-Man, Miles, Ghost Spider. They get a lot of the attention because of Spider-Man. So everybody's like, okay, the spec stuff goes, which one's the next Spider-Man? Which one's going to be the next character that 50 years from now, that's Spider-Man equivalent? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't Carnage.
No.
I can say that.
It's funny you say that, but in the comics, there actually is a Carnage Spider-Man. Yeah. And actually, in the animated series, there was a
Armando, Wizard and Wizard of
Carnage
Oz was
Spider-Man as
fake,
well.
not a real wizard.
I don't know. I've gotten, like, in terms of my PC, I collect all the Spider-Verse characters. So SPDR, Scarlet Spider, Spider-Punk.
Ooh,
You know.
William went and threw some DC
Uh-oh.
stuff in there. Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, Joker, Wolverine, Venom, Ghost Spider, Miles, Black Panther, Iron Man. That's a good top 10, man.
He forgot Green Lantern. But yeah, I'm enjoying, though, like, these movies and being able to share them with my niece and nephew. That's the other thing. They're not home right now. His birthday was this past week. Actually, his birthday's tomorrow. My brain's not working, but yeah. So next week I'll be taking them to the movies, and I got a poster for him getting framed at Michael's. One of the smaller ones, one of the bigger ones for his birthday. Plus, I got him. I know people don't like Thor and Love and Thunder, but I did get him the Goat Boat Lego set. I found that for like $20, no, $15 actually, at Walmart on clearance. So he'll enjoy putting that together.
Yeah, I would agree with the majority of that list, though, William. For as far as the most popular characters to collect across like different, like there's probably a few of those you can switch out with other ones, and a lot of people wouldn't bat an eye, but I think it's a pretty good list for most popular characters.
Yeah. And he didn't specify Marvel. He just
yeah, no. Oh well, if we're whipping up DC in the top 10, hold my weave.
Oh Lord! Here comes the top 100.
Batman, right? Batman number one over everything.
It's gotta be Batman over everything. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'd say, like, if you're actually picking top 10 characters, it's got to be Batman, then probably Spider-Man top 2. Just as far as like with what like Dave was saying last night on Spidey's show, like the pop culture aspect of things, right? It's Batman then Spider-Man. As far
which
as
is why I think it would have been better if we got just what are your top 10 personally, because it's already like all the data is there.
It's already there. It's already there for who the top. Yeah, it's already, even if you didn't include anything beyond Marvel, you can just look at solds and go, these are the top 10. And it doesn't even make a difference.
There's different data you could look at on how much the box offices are pulling in, inflation adjusted. I mean, it's like there's a lot of data out there on who is the most popular.
There was one list that I want to point out that caught my eye, and I love how they did it. And they said this was their list. It was Sox Fan 724 said Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine, Deadpool, Miles, Iron Man, Ghost Spider, X-23, Carnage, and then some combo of Thanos, Captain America, Psylocke, Rogue, Jean Grey, Magic. And his justification was, if he offered somebody a Captain America straight up for an Iron Man of the same card, he'd likely get rejected unless it's a Cap fan. And that's how he tried to do his rankings, like one for one, exact same card, exact same insert. What could I trade and get the same level of character for? So I like how he kind of broke that down. So
I was thinking about that too, like like Wolverine and Venom, I feel like are a 1-in-1. And Spider-Man, if I have a Spider-Man, hopefully it's kind of like one of those things. Like if I asked to trade for the same insert, Spider-Man for Wolverine, I'm giving up Spider-Man. Like I'm not always positive someone's just going to take that. I mean,
right.
It depends on the time they've been collecting that particular character, and I mean, you can always go to somebody's IG and you can see what they collect too. That's another thing, you know. So when I'm doing some trades with some people, I'll look at their Instagram and see what they have overall. Like, I mean, you can look at mine, you can kind of see a pattern, a trend of what I collect for the most part. So,
what do you collect?
Me, Spider-Verse stuff mainly, and then Wolverine and Moon Knight and everything. In that order.
Ken says the Vampire World of Marvel is awesome. He's a big Vampirilla collector. Yeah. Blade also, of course. Yeah, I think I wish Marvel would get back to the source content and kind of stick to it for the most part. Obviously, they got to change some things
Vampirilla collector.
But to get rid of the blood, the violence, the fighting, I mean, that's what makes the comic books the comic books.
I think they're testing the waters though with the fact that they did do the Werewolf by Night Disney Plus special to see like what amount of viewers they would have for that, and they're going
to have just as many, if not more. I think. Yeah. I mean, they're really testing the waters when they went and bought Fox.
Yeah.
And said, "Hey, we're going to make a Deadpool movie, and it's going to be rated R."
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, that's going to really push it, and they're gonna break specific box office records.
Yeah.
It won't be the most grossing movie of all time, but they're gonna do really well.
Oh, there you go.
Let me get you big here.
Look at this cover, man. Look at that cover.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Ruby. There's other foil like names, but this cover is just insane.
Happy birthday to Jeff's nephew.
Yeah.
Is it Kellen's birthday?
Oh,
is it? Kellen, are you being like, hey, is it your birthday? Because we know you call him Uncle Derp.
Hey, everybody, he has EPAC now. So if y'all want to send him some stuff, reach out to me. I'll give you his EPAC name if it's okay with Josh and his mom. And if you want to send some trades his way and some stuff, I loaded him up with a few things the other day, so he's got some stuff to trade now. So
I got one more vamp. 10.
Well, that's kind of
cool. What? You see,
nice.
10, dude. Oh, come on.
That's the first 10 we've seen on the channel.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's all foil. I couldn't get it to like shine right. Man, it's sweet. Big vamp fan.
You buying any new stuff, or just like covers that you like?
Me?
Yes, sir.
No, I bought this years ago. The only covers I have slabbed are Mobius covers. So he did like Spider-Man, Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got some here.
Did he do a Silver Surfer one as well? I thought Mobius did one.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Ken says he's gonna be reaching out to you for some trades, Swami.
The only one I don't have is this one's sick. The only one I don't have is
oh wow.
That's Wolverine. I mean, come on. And then
that's pretty awesome.
So the only one I don't have is Static Shock because he did the cover for his last issue. Look at that, dude. Come on.
That's cool.
That reminds me of that EM Gist that just came out where they've got the I think it's the zombified Spider-Man sitting on top of the Chrysler building. As you've seen that yet, it's kind of like yellow background, basically.
Guys, if you're not a part of Swami's Discord, there's the link. Feel free to come over and join the Swami's Discord too. Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, come have a good time. But yeah, no, I only collect Mobius slabbed.
Okay.
And
very cool.
Yeah, I have all of his covers except for these aren't all of them, but I had them all except for Static Shock.
Do you collect? I see you have a Miyazaki poster in the background. Do you collect like any like anime, like Marvel anime? like books? I'm just curious.
No, that's actually Mobius and Miyazaki.
Okay.
They did a there's Arzak and Princess Mononoke.
Okay.
But they did a exhibit together.
Okay.
In Paris, and that's like the bus poster, like advertisement.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And Miyazaki,
Try to play a drinking game. Try to guess what cards the comic Swami doesn't have. We're all going to get hammered.
And bring out the king cake vodka.
if you're right, then
if he's got it, you got to drink. If he doesn't, you're safe.
Yeah. Yeah. God.
That's cool. Awesome. So no Spidey show tomorrow. He's on vacation. They did that last night. Wednesday we got the round table. We got Jonathan Levesque. Is that right, Matt? Did I say that right?
Yeah. I think so.
I said that right.
I like how Spidey, he's on vacation and he makes his video on Facebook. He's like, I'm on vacation.
However,
so I'm not able to work, but let me work a little bit here.
He's got it.
He's a workaholic. I mean, he and he's passionate about it. So I mean, his wife is understanding, which is great too. So,
Yeah, but we got Wednesday night's roundtable. Jonathan Levesque will be there, so it'll be fun. Matt's gonna show us some more stuff. We may or may not have some more product open. We'll see what happens.
Got a microscope too.
He's got a microscope, so he's gonna show us how this bad boy works and what he's seeing on cards.
Sweet.
So we'll zoom in on some stuff.
It'll be fun.
Have my heart break, which I thought was a PSA 10 and turns out to be a PSA 4,
for the money.
Yeah.
Now, have you looked at any of your slabs that you've gotten back to see if you can find the defects?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I looked at a few that I have a Venom Orange High Series that is a 7, and I'm gonna crack it more than likely and take a closer look, but I can't see any.
You should, if you have time between now and then, you should take a couple of those slabs that you found some defects on and use a dry erase marker on the slab, or put it in a bag and then mark on the bag, and then that way when you go to show them, you can be like, hey, this is where I found this defect and this is what I saw. Yeah, but I didn't see before I sent it, right? Yeah. So nice. Ken's gonna be opening some Street Fighter cards tonight. You doing that on IG, Ken, or are you doing that on YouTube? Ooh, my goodness. I gotta get practice for this 24-hour. I gotta get practice for this 24-hour show.
Are you gonna be doing cold brew coffee next to you?
No, just coffee and protein or whatever else. I don't know. Gotcha. I'll just do what I do any other time. I stay up for 24 hours. Yeah, whenever I was up 22 yesterday, so I've done 24 plus before. So.
Normally, when I start my night shift, I have to get ready on Thursday and stay up all night. Yeah. So
because you've got this rotating swing shift thing, don't you?
Yeah, I'm hoping it ends soon. But we hired somebody, and then the person decided they didn't want to do the night shift after looking at all of us and seeing how haggard we are. One of our student workers was like, yeah, I don't think I want to do this. So he's moving to another state and got another job. And I mean, good for him, honestly. But I'm supposed to move to days. I'm just waiting, to get that person as my replacement hired and trained.
For sure.
Yeah, but I've done this for 18 years. It's over. I'm done.
Marvelous Card's going to be on Instagram later tonight, guys. Be sure to head over there, follow him. Search Stacking 9mm. That's stacking with the number 9mm. So Stacking 9mm. Find him over there.
Those are fun cards. I want the Pop Century. I think that's what it's called. Pop Century Akuma. Like the trippy 70s foiling. Have you seen those? It's like Austin Powers.
Is that the one? Didn't Josh pull one of those on?
He pulled one. He pulled one.
There was it was 1 in 96 packs or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, man, that's 50 boxes."
That's a lot because there's only 2 cards in a pack, right?
2 packs in a box.
2 packs in a box, 1 card per pack.
Dude, if they had a Marvel versus Capcom set that came out, I would definitely go all in on that. But
I'm waiting for the insert. Like when they showed what are those inserts from Spider-Man Metal where they got the holes on the off the side, the triangle holes?
The animated retro.
I'm waiting for the Capcom Venom, like he's like got that symbiote like popping up. Damn, that'd be sick. That'd be cool. Just take any one of those images and just plop it. I'm not a huge fan of the MCU cards because they just take images and they plop it. But plop that on there. Please plop that on a cool card, like the retro cards, and I'd be all about it. Give them all.
I think somebody mentioned too, like it would be really cool if they actually released a concept art set. Like if there was an MCU concept art set, like showing what the costumes were gonna be, and then what they end up, having, like maybe on the back of the card. I think that would be a really great idea to have a set like that, so you can kind of see like the design phase, and then how it changed to actual screen use. I think that was a missed opportunity for lore. I know that like some of the Infinity Stones, Nathan, that have like it's actual art, not actually a picture, or it's maybe
it's like a CGI
render.
It's like a CGI thing. But somebody posted out that I think it might have been Jen. It might be movie poster art.
Okay, yeah.
Because it wasn't artwork from, or it wasn't stills from the movies themselves.
Yeah, like the Thanos one, you can tell that's the one he's fighting Hulk, because he's holding something off like the side of the card. He still has his helmet on, so I noticed that.
Yeah, he had his helmet, he had his full armor kit and everything on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
well, guys, what do you think? Wrapper for tonight?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I think we're almost an hour and a half in. Good little chat here. Again, Wednesday night we got Roundtable. Jake and I are recording a couple interviews this weekend to post over the next couple weeks for the Mental Con. We'll be making some announcements during those leading up to the event. So again, if you're interested in donating at all, check out retroversecards.com. Hit the Mental Con link and see how you can donate. If you want to donate stuff for giveaways, you don't have to, but you're more than welcome to. And just reach out to myself or Retroverse UK on Instagram for that. So don't forget, check out this guy's Discord. We dropped the link just a little while ago. Check his Discord out. It's a pretty fun place to hang out. So, and then Matt, we got your glitching fixed. I'm happy that's the
new Ubiquity Wi-Fi 6E, which hopefully is gonna resolve all my issues. But yeah, man, to also looking through all the picking up, moving the router equipment stuff. I have it kind of put on higher shelves, and then looking at all the dust that was up there. I'm in deep clean mode this week. I'm going through
when I get ready to pack everything up, I don't even want to know what's on the
Dude, I have
top shelves.
I have 3 small dogs, and the amount of pet dander in this house is just beyond insane. I have 2 floor standing Bissell, heavy duty air purifiers, and when I go to bed, I turn them up full volume, the full power, and just let them run all night in hopes that it picks up a lot of the crap. I just actually changed up the filter, and there was literally a layer of dog hair about that thick on the pre-filter, and I was just they're doing their job.
Dude, have you seen? So this guy. He what did he do? He took a fan box from Walmart, like a $20 fan box, and then he took filters that you would put up in your screens and the ones you replace, and he just made a whole box out of it. Yeah. And so his fan just sucks it in, and he's like, "Dude, this is where it's at. This is more than," because I also have air purifiers too. One upstairs, one downstairs, and I'm running it all the time. I mean, yeah.
So he's just taping a box fan up inside of a box with filters.
Yeah. Let me find the fan. Just I know you want to
see, because what I'm picturing in my head is he took filters essentially and taped them up in the shape of a box and taped the box fan within that, so that way it pulls through that.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna. I'll present with my screen
after hours.
We can go a whole 2 hours with DIY because
oh my goodness,
I'm a DIY machine.
Oh my, that's exactly what I thought you were talking about.
And this is exactly. I mean, the dude. This is bam. I mean, come on. How? I mean, this has got to work.
Oh, wow.
She's going a little bit above and beyond. It's looking like
with blocking off the whole everything outside of the fan blades.
Yeah, turn that on. Turn that sucker on.
I mean, other than the noise from the fan. I mean,
well, I saw the other day some guy, his AC condenser outside the fan motor died, and apparently it's one that is almost impossible to get parts for because of part shortage. So he went and bought a commercial grade, like waterproof fan from I think Home Depot for like $75. And duct taped it to the top of his condenser. And he's like, problem solved. It'll probably last longer than the other thing. So he's got a little like Wi-Fi adapter in a little like waterproof box. And whenever it gets hot in the house, he just clicks the little Wi-Fi adapter, turns it on, and it runs the condenser. So
this is quality content.
Bobby says lens on top loaders sucks. Need those air purifiers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most of my top loaders, like for stuff I'm keeping, gets put into like a small tea bag.
Yeah.
So that way it's just closed in there and I don't have to worry about the card falling out or anything like that.
I have to make sure I put the lids on my boxes over here because if I don't, it's just dog hair. So
yeah.
If you get a card from me, I hope you're not allergic to dogs because I can tell you right now. I try to spray it off with like a can of air just to make sure there's no hair on it. But yeah, unfortunately, with 2 corgis and a long-haired dachshund, it's almost impossible to not have dog hair everywhere right now. But
well, there you go, guys. That's your bonus content. All right, guys. Yeah. We'll let you go tonight. Thanks again for watching the 25 that are still here. Appreciate you. The 33, 35, 38 that were in the stream earlier. Thank you so much again. Matt, thanks as always. Swami, thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate you. So, yeah, let's just wrap. I don't ever know how to end these things. So let's just wrap it up. Call it good. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
You have a great week. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye, guys.